After more than half a year of speculation, we finally have evidence of who exactly Sadie Sink is playing in Spider-Man Brand New Day. As the actress has been spotted on set, we got new photos, and now we know exactly who she seems to be playing. So is it Spider-Gwen? Is it MJ? Is it somebody completely different? Well, let's talk about it in this video because the evidence is here. So as most of you know, this is not Sadie Sink's first day shooting Spider-Man Brand New Day. She's actually been on the closed sets pretty much since mid-August, so about 2 weeks after they started production. And of course, she was the first official addition to the cast after Peter Parker, Tom Holland, was confirmed. So speculation has ran rampant from insiders like Daniel RPK, Cosmic Circus, My Time to Shine, all the ones we constantly hear from, that she's going to either be playing Mary Jane Watson, that she's playing Spider-Gwen / Gwen Stacy, or that she is in fact Mayday Parker. Now, brand new set photos from the set of Spider-Man Brand New Day might just reveal exactly who she is. Now, I say might because there's still some debate, and again, we got to look at the evidence in the photos and match it up with what we know. So what we got here is honestly quite a lot, because these set photos, despite her trying to be protected and covered, we actually see her in her full-on costume for the film. Now, this is a pretty major development because, again, the revelation is right here if we just look at it. Now, some are already trying to debunk this, and more or less what they're doing right now is, looking at everything and saying, well, this is like a false way to handle it. They are doing something different. Expectations are going different. They're going to do a swerve, bro, and all this, and they're trying to stick to their original stories. But let's talk about who she is, because we know who she is. Okay, so getting right into this, here is Sadie Sink, and there is the director, Dustin Daniel, and we see that she's on set. She's wearing a big jacket that's hiding her, but obviously we can see the red hair. Well, the red hair is a dead giveaway, as the scoopers jumped right on and confirmed, yes, she is in fact MJ or possibly Mayday Parker. But they didn't realize that they should probably look at a lot more than her hair, because the devil is in the details, and no, I don't mean she's Daredevil. I mean, the devil is literally in the details, because let's jump a little bit lower in the photo. So Sadie is wearing military boots, and she's wearing tactical camo. Okay, so that's a little bit of a giveaway, right? Now also, when we take this and we go back up to the other image, notice how she's wearing black underneath the jacket, and notice how it's very close to her chest, almost like it's protective military gear. Now again, this could be MJ, okay, it could be Mayday Parker, okay, but there's one character this actually lines up with. So let's look at Frank Castle, the Punisher, wearing militarized gear. Of course, his costume is evolving. Now, we know that a female Punisher is in this. Enter, that's right, the female redhead Punisher, also known as Rachel Cole Alvarez. Now, in the comics, her story is rather simple. She ends up teaming up with Frank Castle after her family more or less suffers the same tragic fate that Frank's does. They're caught in the middle of a gruesome mob blow-off fight, whatever you want to call it. And she is somebody that just recently left the military. Now, again, people are already having issues with this because, wait, hold up. Sadie Sink's like 14 years old, right? Because Stranger Things? Well, no, she's 23, an adult. So that kind of tracks. And people do end up going into the military as young as 18 and are out by 22. Also, aging up is a thing, just like aging down is a thing in Hollywood. So now we start to see an interesting picture here of what they're probably doing and what angle they're taking it in. But what if that's not the whole story? What if they're going to play this two different ways? And she's also this Punisher, she's also Rachel, but what if she's also the multiverse Mayday? So once again, theories are still running wild. How are they going to play this? How can this be? Who is she? Is she really Mayday? Is she just stuck here and maybe convinces Frank to help her out and the revelation comes at the end of the film? Maybe. Maybe this is a swerve. Maybe it's a, Iron Man 3 scenario. I think that's the best way I can put it. Where, sure, he's Mandarin, but not really. It was a false thing that they were going for, and we saw what they did. With both Mandarins, actually. Because remember, Iron Man 3 had two people that were Mandarin, and they weren't. And the story evolved with both of them. So maybe that's what they're doing here. Or maybe she is the real MJ, which again, could be another multiverse thing. Or they're going to completely differentiate MJ, and maybe she's just like Rachel in a way, and this is going to be the real Mary Jane Watson, because that's what many people are suspecting right now. So again, there's a lot to go by here and a lot to look at, a lot to unpack, and I get it, there's still so many questions to be had and questions we need answers about, right? But this is one of those things where I think the story as it develops, we're going to see more, and inevitably, she's on the set right now, right? So we're going to get more photos of her in her full gear. Maybe even by the time this video is out, once it's processing on YouTube, it'll probably be out, I don't know, who knows? YouTube processing, whatever. Either case, though, there will be updates to this. What I think this means overall, though, is that I think there's been things that are greatly exaggerated about her character, because again, what gets more sensationalized clicks? Oh, she's Mayday Parker, Tobey Maguire's daughter. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. She's Rachel. Oh. You guys see what I'm saying? So there we have it. Now, in terms of what is the meaning of this for the bigger picture and everything, who really knows, honestly? Who knows? Again, they can play this so many ways. I care about the facts, and the facts that are presented right here is that this is not anybody who we heard, especially the scoopers that were saying, oh, we're going to see her fully suited up, and she's never going to be on set because her character's only on closed sets and CG because it's so secret. Well, they're already wrong on all that, so why do we trust them on anything related to this being a swerve, Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.